Hey guys, happy Saturday to everybody. So I thought today I would finally do my review of the Josie Maran Argan Oil in Light. I do have a little something to say about the regular formula as well, but this is predominantly going to focus on the light formula. So I picked this up during the Sephora VIB sale, and I actually have this in just a ½ ounce size in my bathroom right now. I got the smaller size in one of the Josie Maran like holiday kits that they had at Sephora. So I'm using that one first. I also obviously purchased it in the full size, and this is 1.7 ounces, by the way, and this is what the packaging looks like. So it's glass, it's tinted, which I think is meant to help preserve the oil. And I do try to keep all of my oils away from the light as much as possible. But this has a great delivery system in that it is basically just a like a little dropper. So when I use this at night, I use probably about 5 drops, and I basically just drop it into my fingers here, and then I spread it around, and then I start patting it all over my face, and then I also, once I get it spread out, massage it into my face for a little bit. And I've been doing this every night for I think it's almost been 2 weeks now. I have not had any breakouts. I did have one little spot here, but I actually started getting that before I even started using this, so it's not due to this. I have the type of skin where if I'm going to have a reaction in terms of acne or clogged pores, my skin will basically show that the very first day or two after I start using a new product. It's not like my skin waits a week or 2 weeks to let me know whether it likes something or not. It definitely lets me know right away, and I have not had any adverse reactions to this at all. The only thing that has come from using this is that I love my skin so much more. I really can't tell you how much I absolutely love this product. It has made my skin so soft, so supple. And for those of you that don't watch my videos regularly, I actually have really, really oily skin, to the point where if I don't put something on, every day I use my Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer in SPF 20. This helps to mattify my skin. But if I don't put anything on my skin, it will literally look like somebody took olive oil or some kind of canola oil and just spread it all over my face. It is shiny, it's slick, it feels disgusting. It sounds disgusting to talk about it. You know, it runs into my eyes. I have really oily eyelids. So it's just, I have the type of skin that just like overproduces oil like crazy. And it has my entire life. And I have literally spent the last, let's see, I'm 35 now, and I really started kind of struggling with this in middle school. So basically like since 1990, I have been dealing with my super, super oily skin. And the one thing that I have always thought is that when you have oily skin, you don't need to moisturize. And so I really didn't spend a lot of time or pay a lot of attention to the fact that my skin probably actually did need some moisture, and that the fact that I was drying it out with so many alcohol-containing, oil-absorbing type of products, it was making my skin even more oily. So it was a huge leap for me to use an argan oil. And this is not the first argan oil that I've used. I've actually used the argan oil from Everyday Minerals. I received it as a sample and started using it on my skin about a month, or it's been more than a month now, probably a month and a half. And I have noticed just in the last month and a half since I've started using an oil on my face that the oiliness really has gotten so much better. I mean, it is just a world of difference. And at first I thought I'm going to break out like crazy. It's just going to make me oilier, but it really hasn't done that. It's done the exact opposite. It has actually made my skin to where I don't actually have to blot at all during the day. Now, I still use my Miracle Skin Transformer, which does mattify the skin. That is one of the benefits that you see there. But even if I don't wear this, it's not as bad. Like, the fact that I have stopped using my Milk of Magnesia altogether is like astounding, because I have been using that for years to control the oil on my face. Now, it is something that I'll probably continue to use during the summer months, because when I work on the weekends, I'm a wedding planner. I normally start work at like 7 in the morning and I am not done until midnight. So I really do need my makeup to last all day, and I can't have any oil breaking through to break up my makeup. Because I really can't be looking like a hot mess when I am managing a wedding. So I will probably continue to use the Milk of Magnesia during the summer. And for those of you that aren't aware, Milk of Magnesia works really well to actually absorb the oil that comes through. I've used it as a makeup primer for years. If you're curious about how to use it, go on Makeup Alley. There are tons and tons of reviews. That's where I originally heard about it. And it does work well, but it's not something that I want to have to use every single day. And I can honestly say that using an argan oil has made the biggest difference in my skin. I decided to go ahead and pick up the Josie Maran because this is the one argan oil that is probably talked about the most. I do realize that there are less expensive options out there, but I really like the fact that she came out with a light version. I also have the original formula. And what I use this for, this is another sample size that I got in another holiday kit from the VIB sale. What I use this for is underneath my eyes. I do need a little bit of extra moisture underneath my eyes because I'm 35 now and I am starting to notice little signs of aging in that area. And a lot of that just has to do with my skin not being properly moisturized there. So I've been using this around my eye area and it's great for that. I've been trying to get it on my lashes a little bit to keep my lashes conditioned. And I definitely take the time to work it through my brows as well, because I have really dry skin there due to using minoxidil to try to regrow my brows. As you can tell, my brows are pretty thin. So anyway, this has been working great around my eye area, but it is much too heavy for the rest of my face. This light formula is perfect. It literally sinks into my skin, and I wake up in the morning with the softest, like, glowiest skin. I mean, I wish there was like another way to explain it, like fancier words, but like all I can think about when I look at my skin in the morning is like, wow, I look really good. And I'm not saying that I have the greatest skin in the world. I definitely don't. You know, I do have pretty enlarged pores in my T-zone area. That's just kind of a genetic thing. I'm sort of stuck with that. But using this along with my Clairsonic at night has just, like, I would say those have probably been the biggest game changers for my skin, is using a Clairsonic to get my makeup off every single night and then using an argan oil to moisturize my skin. I don't use this during the daytime. During the daytime, I am using moisturizer now, even though that's something that I've fought against for years. I do use the good old-fashioned Oil of Olay Beauty Fluid lotion, and it's just the one in the pink container. It's not the one that has the, I wish I would have brought it in here. That would have probably made a lot more sense. But it's not the one that has the SPF. I get SPF from other places like my Miracle Skin Transformer, and then also I wear mineral foundation. But that is just enough lightweight moisture to kind of balance my skin a little bit, because I do get dry patches right around here around the corners of my mouth, and that's really the only place besides my eyebrows. But it's dry there because of the alcohol from the minoxidil, so that's a little bit different. But yeah, I honestly can't tell you enough good things about this. It hasn't made me break out. It has helped to control my oil, and it just makes my skin look so much more soft and supple. I mean, literally, like, it's a world of difference, you guys. And the great thing about these argan oils is that you don't just have to use them on your face. You can actually use them on your cuticles. You can use it in your hair. when I'm done spreading the product over my face, I always make sure to rub the rest of it into my hands, and then I also kind of run my fingers through my hair so that there's a little bit of argan oil that gets distributed, especially on my ends. I do color treat my hair, so my hair does get pretty dry. So using a little bit of this in the evening as well has been super beneficial for my hair as well as my skin. So I do realize that this is very expensive. I believe that this was $48 for the 1.7 fluid ounce size. They do have this half-ounce size available. I want to say that it's like $15 or $20. You can find it at Sephora. I don't believe that Josie Maran is sold at, what do you call that place? Ulta. But I do also know that QVC has some really great packages that have either the light or the original formula within some different kits. So if you're looking to try it, you might find the best deal on QVC if you're looking to try multiple Josie Maran products. I really, really have become fond of her line. I think that her approach to using more natural products is fantastic. I'm not one of those people that obsesses about only using natural products. I try to whenever possible, but those products actually have to work for me. If they don't, then I go back to what works, which a lot of times, unfortunately, do tend to be products that have parabens and all kinds of other things that aren't good for you. But like I said, I'm not obsessive about it, but when I can find things that do work, I really do enjoy using the more natural products. So anyway, hopefully that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, definitely leave me a comment below. I do want to put out there that my experience may not necessarily be your experience. Everybody's skin is different, so you may initially break out by starting a new skincare regime or trying a new product, so do keep that in mind. I always tell people, you know, give it some time. Give yourself at least 2 or 3 weeks with a new skincare product to see if, you know, your skin calms down or if it's just something that your skin is going to continue to react to. So don't automatically stop using it just because you have a few initial spots that pop up. It might just be a little bit of like a purge process going on. So anyway, again, I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, leave them down below and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.